Right, guys, and welcome again to Chris Hogg Media Network. Just very quickly to bring to you with regards to what they called the Lagos State Court of Appeal has actually said with regards to the application that was filed by the former Petroleum Minister, Madueke, Diezani and Alison, with regard to the forfeiture of the jewelry, which was worth $40 million. Right. I'm glad to bring to your notice today that the court has dismissed the appeal. Okay. Right. Because, sometimes 2019 EFCC busted and they apprehended her for actually getting herself involved in fraud and as well as corruption. And on this very note, only the jewelry section was $40 million worth. She forfeited that. Now she had filed an appeal against that. Right, what that means is that she was trying to request the possession of the jewelry, which was worth $40 million. She filed against it, okay. But my question is, on what ground, on what effrontery would she think she could file an appeal against the forfeiture of the jewelry, which was worth $40 million? Right, this is a woman that had actually been caught in the act, put quote and unquote, caught in the act. Only the jewelry section was $40 million US. What about the houses? What about the cars? What about other investments as a result of the money that belongs to the masses? Okay, right. So only the jewelry, which is, I'm going to read to you in a minute. Give me one moment. Now listen, the jewelry categorized into 33 sets, which includes 419 expensive bangles, 315 expensive rings, 309 expensive earrings, 267 expensive necklaces, 189 expensive wristwatches, 174 expensive necklaces and earrings, 78 expensive bracelets, 77 expensive brooches, and 74 expensive pendants. You can see that all of these properties, all of these materials are mentioned expensive. So all of these things put together was worth $40 million. Now the analysis, right? Do you want to tell me how many schools, fully equipped schools, modern schools, that the sum of the sum of $40 million will build? Are you talking about the hospitals? Are you talking about the hospital? I mean, when you convert the $40 million US to Naira, you know how much that. Carry your calculator and do it. Do the mathematics. You see how much that alone can give to the nation. Right. Are you going to talk about the health sector? How many hospital equipment that can buy? How many infrastructures that can actually contribute to the development of the nation? When you talk about the road, you want to talk about how many kilometers of roads that can construct. So one person has that, only jewelry section. We're not talking about other asset that is unknown yet. We're talking about what about the cash that was recovered from her? We're talking about billions running to billions of billions of billions. So when you convert this $40 million, you're talking about billions as well. Now she now has the effrontery and the temerity to go file an application requesting the possession of those jewelries worth $40 million. I mean, this is the person that's supposed to be behind bars in the first place. But due to one, here and there, connections upon connections, she's still where she is. Millions of children are suffering in Nigeria. Millions of people don't know exactly what to eat. Millions of pensioners don't get their money. Millions of salary workers don't get their salaries. In different states, local governments, federal levels, some of them are being owed 7 to 8 month salaries. Look at our roads network. Look at infrastructures. No job opportunities, nothing. Hospitals, zero. Security, zero. And somebody will take the sum of $40 million US to buy just jewelry. And the same person will have the temerity, will have the audacity to go file application against EFCC to say she wants to take possession of those jewelries that they bought with the taxpayers' money. So it shows clearly she's not the only one involved in all of these things. A lot of people are connecting with all of this mess. She's just the only one. If one person on jewelry could steal $40 million on jewelry only, what about her shoes? What about her bra? What about different kinds of things that she's stolen that is unknown? That is one person. Now count the multiple number of people that have actually embezzled, that have actually absconded, that have actually siphoned the money belonging to the community into their personal purse. Into their personal purse. And the judge on the High Court heard that the former minister failed to show cause why the jewelry should not be permanently forfeited to the federal government. She didn't even show any cause. She didn't even show any reason. She didn't even come out with cogent points and reasons why she wants the custody of those jewelries. She just wanted to file an application of appeal so that in case court grants that appeal, she will take possession of those jewelries back. But quite unfortunately, court dismisses that. $40 million. Are you joking? $40 million. You don't know how much that is? Somebody that's supposed to just keep quiet that she's being caught. Somebody that's just supposed to be somewhere in the hell hiding her face. She has the audacity again to come out to appeal against what... This is really funny, guys. I don't want to begin to talk about this, because if I want to begin to talk about it, we'll go on and on and on and on and on about this, because it drives me crazy. It drives people crazy. A whole $40 million US, someone used that amount to buy just jewelry, necklaces, earrings, wristwatches, only $40 million. Taxpayers' money, the money that was supposed to be used to build infrastructures, that was supposed to be used to create schools, that was supposed to be used to pay workers' salaries of different parastatals and levels. Somebody decided to put that kind of money in a pocket. That's really bad. And I thanks to the Court of Appeal of Lagos State Division that have actually ruled that out to say, you know what, your application is not substantial. Your application is not based on merit. Your application, I mean, what merit would such application base? On what merit? On what substance or what instance would such application base for it to be granted, so that when it's granted, all the jewelries will be given back to her? It's not going to work. Nigeria of nowadays, things like this has to be treated the way it should be treated. Okay? It has to be treated with the way it should be treated. So it's been ruled out. Now the jewelry worth $40 million remains with the federal government. We hope that the federal government will be able to make substantial use, genuine use of this particular money. I don't know if they're going to sell it to get the money back, to be able to use it in a good way to benefit the masses. We hope so. We hope so. And guys, that's what I've got for you for now. And I will be coming back again to show you some things. And until next time when I'll be seeing you, this is Chris Og Media Network. Take care and bye for now.